Do you work or study? I work. I work as an accountant. Well, I've been doing this job for about 8 years now. So, yeah, I like my job. It's quite fulfilling. Do you like your job? Well, yes, as I said, I do like my job. I've been doing this for more than 8 years now, so I know what I'm doing and I feel comfortable working in this position. Well, moreover, it's definitely a well paid job, which is important. Is it very interesting? Well, I don't think I can say accounting is very interesting, but it's definitely something that I like doing. I mean, I like calculating numbers and organizing documents. Why did you choose this job? Well, I guess I chose to become an accountant because, well, no particular reason actually. This is what I studied in college. I majored in accounting. So after I graduated, I only looked for an accounting position. What was your childhood dream? When I was in primary school, I loved riding a bicycle. I mean, I would go everywhere with my cute little bike. So sometimes I even dreamed about traveling the world on a bike. Well, of course, it didn't come true. Are you the kind of person who sticks to dreams? I do my best to stay committed to my goals and dreams. Well, one strategy I use is setting small goals to eventually achieve my big dream. This approach really helps me stay focused and stick to the dream I have. What is your dream job? Well, I think I already have my dream job, kind of. Being an accountant has been my aspiration since I was a college student. So now I'm determined to take the next step in my career path to achieve my career goals and have more responsibilities. Do you think you're an ambitious person? Well, I would say I'm quite an ambitious person when it comes to my career. I have my clear career goal that I really desire and want to push myself to the next level. Well, I mean, I don't want to stay in a comfort zone. I would rather move forward and challenge myself. Did you stay focused in class when you're a child? Well, when I was little, I often got distracted in class, especially during subjects that I was not interested in, like math. Math was just not my thing at all. Well, the complex terms and rules were hard to understand, so yeah, I couldn't stay focused during the class. Are you a focused person? Well, I do my best to stay fully focused when I have something important to do, but it's quite hard. So I don't think I'm naturally very focused. Well, that's why I use some tools like timer apps to improve my concentration or listen to good music that helps me to focus better. Is it easy to stay focused in a noisy environment? No, not at all. Well, I do think a noisy environment is the most challenging place to maintain focus. It's even hard to concentrate when it's quiet. Imagine trying to focus while there are some constructions going on outside. It would be a nightmare. Describe a famous person you're interested in. Okay, I would like to talk about one of my favorite actresses, Gina. Well, she recently has become famous because of her latest movie. It's a romantic comedy called Don't Panic. It was so well made. The movie was really entertaining and perfect for a fun night. So it has a captivating storyline that keeps you engaged until the very end. And out of everything, I found her acting to be most outstanding. Well, she gave me goosebumps many times throughout the movie. Well, thanks to her part in that movie, she's finally starting to make her name on the global stage. Well, she's so beautiful, especially her brown eyes are so deep, conveying strong emotions when she's acting. Oh, and she's very stylish. She picks out the perfect outfit every time she gets dressed. Well, I love her style so much that I sometimes buy the same clothes that she wears. Well, actually, I also follow her on Instagram where she shares her daily life, like her outfits or how she upcycles her clothes or some interesting places she's been to and her random thoughts and stuff. Well, and plus, she's very warm hearted. She does a lot of volunteer work. Yeah, she usually volunteers at the local hospital for sick children. So, yeah, Gina, who is my number one favorite actress, is not only a great actress, but also a wonderful person. Do you think the media is putting too much attention on famous people? Yes, I do think the media nowadays often focus too much on famous figure, especially their private lives. Well, a lot of celebrities experience difficulties as a result, you know. The media tends to expose their personal lives because it can be entertaining and also it makes financial profits. Do you think famous people are necessarily good in their fields? Well, from my perspective, a majority of famous people are renowned for their remarkable skills and talents in their fields. However, there are cases where people gain fame through unconventional means. For example, there is one lawyer who became very famous and popular simply because he is incredibly good looking. Well, so this shows that fame can be influenced by different factors. What are the differences between famous people today and those in the past? Well, there must be a variety of differences between the two, but I do think the biggest distinction is that famous people nowadays mostly use social media platforms like Instagram, which contributes to their increasing popularity. Well, I also follow a lot of celebs on Instagram. I found it very engaging to check their accounts where they share their reflections in daily lives. What kinds of famous people are there in your country? That's kind of tricky question to answer. Obviously there are all kinds of famous people, well, such as politicians, singers and actors, writers, and so on. But nowadays, K-drama is gaining popularity worldwide, so some Korean actors and actresses are starting to make their names on a global stage. Why do some people become famous but not successful? Well, being successful can be defined subjectively, but if we are talking about being financial success, then I would say that some famous people might struggle with managing their finances effectively. Plus, being famous doesn't automatically guarantee substantial income.